Hi, this is Doug Schneider. Welcome back to Real Hi-Fi. Today I want to talk about 3 acoustic treatment products from Amazon that are inexpensive and attractive that might help you. Before I go on, 2 things. One is you're going to see links for each product in the description section below. These are not affiliate links, and that's because I do not believe hi-fi reviewers or their publications should make commissions off of products sold for products they review, something I might make a video about in the future. The other thing is, these are not necessarily the same products I would have purchased if I had a much higher budget. There are other great products from companies such as Acoustic. Beautiful, effective room treatments, but these are priced much higher. Instead, I was shopping for something inexpensive, effective, and also attractive. So when it comes to acoustic treatments, they generally fall into 2 categories. Diffusion products, those products that scatter the sound, and absorption products, those products that absorb the sound. The 3 we'll talk about today all absorb sound. The trick with absorption, though, is that you want to absorb some of the sound, but not too much of the sound. You don't want to make the room too dead. First up, the hexagon-shaped BXI absorption panel. It comes in multiple colors. I happen to buy beige and light blue. It's 14 inches across at its widest, 12 inches at its narrowest. You can set it up in whatever pattern shape you want. So the product, when I purchased it, was priced at $50 for a pack of 16. I bought 2 packs of each color, so about $200, and I used it in my living room system to deal with a slap echo problem. The room was basically too lively, and you can see that I put it on the sidewalls. The nice thing about this product is it's really lightweight and has a self-adhesive backside, so you just peel this off and stick it on the wall. It sticks well, but not so well that it'll rip your paint off, and that's a good thing because you don't want to rip your paint off, but also I screwed up putting some of the panels up, but I was able to take them off and put them back on and get a pattern that I really like. In terms of effectiveness, quite effective, but don't put up one panel and think it's going to do anything. One little panel, you'll not probably notice a hint of echo reduction. But with the number of panels I put up, there was a noticeable change through the mid-range and higher frequencies of echoey sounds when I turned the music up high. I could have, though, added more panels. I wasn't at the limit of making the room too dead. In fact, that's why I added something else. The Tönnen sound absorption panels to go behind my speakers in the living room. Now, unlike these panels, which are a compressed fiber, the Tönnen panels have a frame, fiberglass within that frame, and then material on top. And I chose the burgundy colored material because I wanted something to visually pop in that room, though tamer colors are available. Now, these weren't as easy to mount as the BXI panels because the Tönnen panels don't have an adhesive backside. Instead, they come with these little wall mounting brackets. It's like hanging a picture, but the problem is I have this real eye for detail. It better be perfect, left to right, up and down, and vertically. I don't want the panel on an angle, so I measured before I drilled and hung them, and I got them perfect. I'm happy with them. In terms of sonic effectiveness, again, they did absorb enough sound. It was noticeable to bring mid-range and high frequencies, a little bit of slap echo down without making the room too dead. I could probably absorb a little more, but not much more, and I'm probably not going to change anything, at least for now. I'm going to let it settle in. And I think it's because of the combination of having absorption on now the side of each speaker and behind each speaker, and not much of a problem on the other end of the room, that I've got a good balance of reflection and absorption. So for now, that room's done. As for the price, $200 for the 2 of them. Not cheap, but not that expensive. I wouldn't have probably paid more. They're worth about $200. One thing also I want to point out, I ordered them twice. The first time I ordered them, the Amazon driver smashed them up. Amazon, though, as most people know who purchase, has a good return policy. I returned them, got a new set, and everything was fine. So before I get to this final panel, this simple black panel from Sonic Acoustics, notice that I've not been talking about the bass. None of these panels will do anything to tame bass modes or clean up bass frequencies. They're simply too small, not the right shape and material and all that. You need bass traps. That's a ASC corner trap bass trap behind me. So don't look at that from them. So now the 12-inch by 12-inch, shy of 1/2 inch, I'd say, Sonic Acoustics panel in black, though other colors are available. Compressed fiber, similar to the BXI panel, and where they are is right back there on that black wall. That's not paint. What happened was I had RPG Pro foam panels up there, which were really good, but over time, the foam deteriorated, got misshaped and brittle, and was falling off the wall, so I had to replace it with something. So I found this panel on Amazon for $30 for a package of 12. I got 2 packages, so $60. And I'm generally happy with the purchase, particularly since Sonic Acoustics delivers this little piece of paper that says I can return them if I'm not happy. And I kind of wasn't happy at the beginning because I didn't read closely enough. They don't have an adhesive back panel like the BXI panels do, and I probably would have chosen something that did. But luckily, I had Gorilla 2-sided tape, and that's what I've adhered them to the wall with, and it's working well. They haven't fallen off, put it that way. And what they do is not much different than what the BXI panels do. They absorb the mid-range and high frequencies to a small degree, so you need many of them. And on that wall, I simply coat the wall with these things because this is my reference listening room in addition to where I film these videos. And I've noticed that that wall, the more I damp it, the better things sound. It's my least favorite of these 3 products, but for $30 for 12, it's decent. So that's about all I have to say about these 3 products. Try them out if you want, or try something else. But know this, having a good sounding room is critical to having a great sounding system. Don't underestimate that. Thank you for watching.